So here we have the spark plugs that we want to check the gap on them to make sure that they're good to go. For a 2.5 liter four-cylinder Fusion, that gap needs to be between 0.49 and 0.53 according to the Ford owner's manual specifications. And that's only for the 2.5 liter. That will change for, I believe, 3.0 and 3.5 liter. So here we have the gap tool. We're going to slide this in here and just start to measure where that gap is going to be. So you just wait till you feel that tension on there. And looks like we're right there in that range. See the 0.5 right here. We can go all the way up to 0.53. It looks like it's roughly about 0.52, since it's right in the center of the spark plug there. That's kind of a little better angle. So that's within range. If I wanted to, I could sort of tap that down a little bit, put the spark plug into a vise, and then tap it very gently with a hammer. And feel free to tap a little bit more than you think it would be. Don't pound on it. Just, again, gently tap it. If you ever need to pull it back up, you can use this part of this tool right here to kind of pry back up on it. And just real quick on this, these are the spark plugs that I did receive. These are the OEM standard approved replacement from NGK. These will be a little bit more pricey. They're the laser iridium spark plugs. You can get cheaper spark plugs out there. They just won't, I guess, last quite as long. But it's really up to you and your budget, what you want to go to. I'm just kind of a fan of replacing with solid parts, good quality parts, and this is the best spark plug that you can use to replace it to get another. These are rated up to another 100,000 miles. Old spark plug, new spark plug. Just showing the differences between the two. Okay. So here we got the spark plug change, a 2010 Fusion. You'll want to change. The Ford owner's manual says to do it about 92,000 miles. I'm about 95-ish, but I'm going to change them anyways. So it's really, really easy actually on this, as long as you get the right spark plug, just be ready to go. So the first thing you got to do is push down on this tab right here. There's a tab on the back side. Right here, you just push down on this, pull that out, okay? Then there's a bolt right here, which is a 10mm bolt. And you'll, first couple things will just get it loose, and you'll be able to get it out with your fingers after that point. Get your bolt out, set it to the side, someplace you're not going to forget it. I usually put it inside my socket set case. Pull out the spark plug boot, just like that. Set that somewhere. Then your spark plug's down in there, so we got to get the use a spark plug specific adapter that's got the rubber boot inside to grab the spark plug. It's a 5/8 inch drive. I've got the extension on here to make it a little easier. So put that down in your engine and boosting it up. Hopefully your spark plugs aren't stuck. If you are, those are much bigger problems. And there we go. And that's why it's important to have this adapter on there, because it won't fall out. So go ahead and pull out your old spark plug. Here we have the new spark plug. It's NGK, as I showed before. What you're going to want to do is put I have some Permatex aluminum anti-seize lubricant on. Make sure it's aluminum. Now, NGK actually says not to put this on your spark plugs. It's because it says you might actually over torque them. But with the possibility of the spark plug seizing in the engine and having much bigger problems with that, I'm going to put it on anyways, because I think that's a much larger problem when you just get some spark plugs snug anyways. So we're going to take a little bit of this and put a light coating on the plug itself. Again, it's just anti-seize. This is a great, you won't just use this on your spark plugs, you can use this on your lug nuts, you can use it basically on a lot of different parts of your vehicle. And that should be good to go there. And then put it right back into your socket. Make sure it's snapped in so that it's not going to fall out. So there's that. We're just going to get it snug. That's good. You can use your torque wrench to torque it to the exact specifications. If you do that and you put on anti-seize, decrease your torque rating by about 20%, and that should be good. Put everything back on. So take our boot, put our boot back in. Make sure to line up that hole there. Put the screw back in. We'll hand tighten it down to the point we need to use the socket. Grab the 8mm socket. Again, be careful not to over tighten. You just want it snug. And the last thing is to put it back on, and you should hear a click. And we did. And that's all there is to it.